U-GeekTV.
I'm not one to subscribe to superhero fatigue being a thing. Like, I think that we just want good stories. Um, with that being said, Venom: The Last Dance. If we were on the precipice of people just quitting superhero movies altogether, this fucking movie will push them over the edge. Let's get into it.
This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, they're so close, dude!
Jesus Christ!
Welcome back to U-GeekTV. I'm Jari's Unapologetic Geek, and I am back with another unapologetic review. This time I am talking about Venom: The Last Dance, and I'm not going to do this the traditional way where I have the spoiler-free review on the front end and on the back end pause. The spoiler-free review, it's really not a whole lot to get into. It's just going to be all spoiler-free for the most part. This movie is dumb. There is some enjoyment to be had. It's not the worst film that I've seen this year, not even close to the worst film I've seen this year. I just feel like at this point, like movies that don't really have a purpose while also just being dumb, I'm kind of over this shit at this point. And Venom: The Last Dance is the epitome of that. The plot is basically Venom is trying to stay away from not the creator of the symbiotes, but the creature that the creator of the symbiote sent to retrieve him in some MacGuffin that's going to allow that creator to escape. And that creator I'm referring to is Null. Null sounds badass. Null looks badass, but you really don't know how badass Null is because he just is in the background the entire movie. He never really does anything. So this film really looks like a setup for another film, and that film is probably going to be either Secret Wars or Doomsday, where all of this comes back around, because they definitely tell you that Noel is going to stick around for another project. But yeah, this film it just exists to set up something else. And I don't really think I don't find the value in something paying off so much later down the road in a property where Venom kind of didn't exist in this universe all that much. Like, yeah, there's a crossover with Spider-Man No Way Home that happens very briefly, and they addressed it in this film. But yeah, you just use this film as a stepping stone to something else. My guess is that this was some kind of contractual obligation with Tom Hardy and within the studio or something like that. But I mean, we really don't learn a lot. We really don't get anywhere with this film. And I guess there is a bit of a definitive end to Eddie and Venom's whole storyline. But I really didn't care. I really didn't care. I didn't care about Let There Be Carnage. I didn't care about this film. The first film actually surprised me because it's more entertaining than it has any right to be. But the bastardization of Venom as a character, I mean, I'm a comic book fan. I grew up with these characters and loving them, and just to see what has been done with them, mainly because of how Marvel Studios carry out their films. Everybody else who has a superhero property tries to duplicate that, and this is how you get things like Venom. Venom is a scarier character than this. Like, you could have easily taken this franchise in a horror direction and it would have worked. Venom is a cooler character than this. And what they do throughout this entire series with this dope ass character, it's fucking stupid. And there are rumors that we're gonna get a Agent Venom film. Maybe it'll take it more of an action direction, but I have no faith, man. I just have no faith in any of this. And honestly, I'm glad that this series is over. I am looking forward to what they do with Noel, because I'm sure that's gonna have a more Marvel influence on it. I hope Noel isn't goofy. They didn't present him as goofy in here, so we'll see how that goes. But what they gave us in here was really nothing. So that gets me to my verdict. Venom: The Last Dance, a film I really haven't thought about that much since I've seen it. This film gets an unapologetic basic as fuck, which is a 2 out of 5. Like I saw it just just so you wouldn't have to. But yeah, I have nothing for this film, man. See it, don't see it, whatever. I'm out. So, have you seen Venom: The Last Dance? Tell me what you thought about it in the comments. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. And until next time, I'm Jarius, unapologetic geek, and I am out.